What was that moment for you from becoming an employee to becoming an owner? And what went through your mind? Was that just like, yeah, I can do it, let's roll? Or you're like, man, this is scary stuff. I don't know if this is going to work out. What did that look like in that moment for
All
you?
there were really kind of two phases of it. The first was when I had the opportunity to become president. So same founder basically came to me. So we had worked with some incredible logos kind of early in the career. So I got all this great experience, but we did have a little bit of a struggle kind of keeping them consistently, whether it was, our contact got promoted and somebody else came in and had a different set of relationships or whatever. So I was given the opportunity to kind of run the business very early in my career. I had real questions about it. And it was actually the same advice that kind of got me into the job that ended up leading to that, which was if things don't go well from 6 months, maybe they wouldn't have gone well anyway, and the outcome would have been the same. But if they do go well, you'll have all this experience and you'll have this great life lesson, like why not take a shot at it? So it was really kind of the willingness to step in to the risk and use the lesson as the benefit, regardless of the outcome. And so I did that for probably 10 or 11 years until the founder was ready to move on. And then I acquired the business basically using the same kind of philosophy, which is, okay, I've run this and it felt like I knew all of the things that an owner felt. And I realized I didn't. The analogy I use is like uncle versus father. Like you can be an uncle and feel like you understand what it's like to raise a kid. And I learned the difference between being a president and being an owner is really the difference between being as a president, you can still walk away and you can drop the kids back off and you have watched them for the weekend, but ultimately they're somebody else's. And for almost the last 10 years now, I've been the owner, and that really is a whole different kind of level of responsibility, of identity connected to the business. So the emotional side probably doesn't get as much discussion as like the tactical side, but I just have endless admiration for founders, owners, like the emotional stability to kind of weather that storm is something that I've really learned over the last 10 years.